Hello, welcome to the Nerd Den here, and today I'm going to be talking about the ending for Spyfall Part 2. That is the second episode in Series 12 of Doctor Who. And wow, can we just talk about that episode? Because there was a lot of things that went on. But I'm going to do my full review tomorrow. But just, wow. Gallifrey. We haven't seen Gallifrey since Series 9 with Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman, where the Doctor went back to Gallifrey and used the Time Lord technology there to save Clara, but it looks like a lot's happened since then. So Gallifrey's been in its little pocket universe, and the Master, since regenerating from Missy by the sounds of things, has revisited Gallifrey, and it looks like the Time Lords are being exposed on something. But we don't know what that is yet. And the Master's been slightly hinting towards it connecting to the timeless child that was previously hinted in the second episode of Series 11. That was the last season, where the Remnants hinted at the timeless child and the prophecy that the Doctor didn't know what was going on. And the Master even hinted about that in the previous episode for this season, where everything that the Doctor knew was a lie. So what actually happened, and why did the Master destroy Gallifrey? Because the Doctor revisited Gallifrey at the end of this episode, and the entire citadel in Arcadia was destroyed. So, what caused the Master to destroy Gallifrey? That is a question, and obviously, again, the Master referenced the Timeless Child, so overall, from picking up from that, I wouldn't say a cliffhanger, just that ending in general, the Master's stuck in the unknown. I don't think that's going to be the last appearance of the Master for the season. I'm just going to get that out of the way. But I feel like what the Master discovered, I think it has to do with him and the Doctor and where they came from, and the whole Time Lord biology, because the Time Lords are deemed as the superior beings in the universe. More in the Time War as well, they deem themselves to be the keepers of time itself, and they deem themselves to be responsible for the end of time. So maybe, just maybe, the Time Lords have lied about the reason why the Doctor was in a sense of being isolated, because in Series 8 we saw the Doctor being kept in a barn, and that gave us the impression that the Doctor was basically isolated when he was a child to be raised as a proper Time Lord and given the ability to regenerate. So maybe the Doctor was isolated for another reason. Maybe the Doctor is part of some bigger high Time Lord prophecy. Something that's beyond the hybrid that was hinted at Series 9. Maybe the Doctor is the key to bringing Gallifrey out of the pocket universe. And maybe there's something about the timeless child that we aren't expecting. Maybe it's something to do with the Doctor and the Master together. Maybe it's plural. But there's a whole new prophecy. For me, when I learnt about it, I thought it connected very well to Series 9 story arc with the hybrid. So, we don't know. But with both story arcs, they tie heavily to Gallifrey. So, again, I want to know what you all think about this story arc and this revelation that Gallifrey's been destroyed. So, I want to know what you guys think. And then later on in the series, when we learn little bits about it, and I'm not doubting that we'll hear more about it, because obviously Chibnall is going to be throwing little seeds throughout the episodes. Just like the previous showrunners, Stephen Moffat and Russell T Davies, we're going to be getting a lot more about the story arc. And I'm really excited, especially as it has to do with Gallifrey, because Gallifrey is a pretty big mystery throughout the entire show's run so far. So I'm really excited to see more of Gallifrey and more of the Time Lords, really. And hopefully it might hint towards the Doctor's past, and maybe the Master's past as well, how I've just mentioned it. So See you all later. Goodbye.